Sports can be a release during the pandemic. Three simple words that mean so much these days. Baseball is back. The Cardinals are off to a great start in the short 60-game regular season. St. Louis, one of three teams that are 2-0, as the Cards looking for a 3-game sweep of the Pirates. Take a look at a normally full Busch Stadium, empty with no fans allowed because of COVID-19. This is baseball in 2020, folks. Just look at this. Someone from the Pirates dugout arguing and the umpire ejects him. Here comes Pirates manager Derek Shelton, putting on the mask over his face, coming out to argue. The ump also masks up. You have to social distance when you argue right now, so both of them are practicing their social distancing about 6 feet away or close enough. That's crazy. Back to the game, bottom third. This is the Cardinal way as Tommy Edman hustles down the first base line to beat the play at first, and Colton Wong scores, putting the Cards up 1-0. But all Pirates from there. Dakota Hudson, coming off a great season, struggled. Top fourth, he serves one up to Colin Moran, and that one's gone in a hurry for the solo shot, and we're tied up at 1. Later in the inning, Jose Osuna drives the ball deep and gone to left center for a 2-run homer. No fans there to catch it. That's just an odd sight at Busch Stadium. The Pirates take it 5-1, but the Cards still win the opening series. Off day Monday, the Redbirds play at Minnesota Tuesday night. Meanwhile, the Royals are shorthanded because of COVID-19. Starting pitchers Brad Keller and Jacob Junis not able to pitch yet, so it was a reliever day in today's rubber game against the Indians. Here's a look at yet another empty baseball stadium. That's what we're looking at these days. Ronald Bolaños actually threw 2 scoreless innings. 8 Royals pitchers threw in the game. Here's one of the few bright spots for Kansas City. Salvador Perez back this year after missing 2019 with an elbow injury and delivering the RBI single. That's his second RBI in the young season. Good to see him back. But all Indians and Jose Ramirez. Bottom fourth, Ramirez crushes this one for a 3-run homer. 7-1 Cleveland. A good feel-good story for the Indians and the neutral fans. Carlos Carrasco struck out 10, allowing just 2 runs over 6 innings, and his first start since beating leukemia. Awesome for him. The Indians win 9-2 as Ramirez hits his second homer of the game right here. The Royals drop 2 out of 3 and play in Detroit tomorrow night. The champs are back in the building this weekend, with QBs and rookies reporting for meetings and testing. The Chiefs not expected to hit the practice field until mid-August, with no preseason games this year. A lot of question marks as to how the season may look with COVID-19. But so far, the $500 million man, Patrick Mahomes, does feel safe.
And seeing all the protocols and all the safety things that Rick and all these guys have put forth, it's really kind of made me feel even better than I thought coming in, knowing how much that the NFL and NFLPA has really put into making sure that we can be as safe as we possibly can be.
Moving to the hardwood, former Jefferson City J Nafisa Collier was the Rookie of the Year in 2019. Collier in the Lynx starting 2020 in the WNBA bubble in Florida. Collier was pretty quiet the first 3 quarters with just 2 points, but she took over late in the fourth. A nice cut, and look at the fancy reverse lay-in right there. Then it's Collier left open, and she fires up the 3. And look at this kind roll, getting it to go. More Nafisa, a strong drive to the hoop. She scores 9 of her 11 points in the fourth. She added 8 rebounds and 4 assists. Collier continues to do it all, folks, as her Lynx beat the Sun 77-69. Another former J, OG Anunoby, in some NBA warm-up action in the Orlando bubble with this champion Raptors against the Blazers. OG continues to do a little bit of everything. Look at this drive and the great pass for one of his 4 assists. OG also had 5 rebounds. Here's one. Look at this putback slam. OG getting it done. OG had 7 points. No Kawhi Leonard anymore. So OG starting for Toronto this year. And look at one of his 2 blocks. Carmelo Anthony, not an OG's house, man. Get out of there. The Raptors win by 6. And good to see our local athletes shining in the pros. That's sports.